Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about 5 things that you must do in order to keep your Amazon business flowing and profitable and, maximizing your time and all that kind of stuff. These are 5 things that you guys should definitely be doing and taking care of and paying attention to while you're running your Amazon business. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is a mistake I made, and it cost me dearly last month. And and that's taking care of your taxes, being knowledgeable about your taxes if you're going to do it yourself, and if you're not 100% sure, get a CPA. So I mentioned it I think like a week ago, but there's one form on my taxes I didn't realize I had to do in the state of California because my company is formed under an LLC. So in order to operate an LLC, you have to do this one extra form. It slips my mind how much what it's called. So sorry about that. But I didn't do this one form. The 3 years I've been selling, full years I was on Amazon. From when I incorporated, I was selling for like 7, 8 months before I incorporated. But I didn't do this one form, so I was 3 years behind on this tax. So, state of California, if you operate an LLC, they charge you $800 flat for taxes, and then they charge you more based off your revenue. So I ended up paying out 3 years of taxes extra. I haven't even done 2021 taxes yet because I don't have all my stuff, and I'm going to do them with my personal taxes from my CPA. I just hired a CPA. Once I realized this happened, I was like, crap, I better get a CPA. I need to get this straight. So in the long story short, is last month I think I spent about $7,000 between my CPA and my tax. Sorry about that. My kids had to stay home from school today. Their junior high, someone threatened to shoot up the school, so I kept them out of school today. So sorry they're running behind me, trying to be quiet. So, anyways, so I ended up, because I count for all of that, including the penalties. My CPA said to put all of it on my P&L statement. So in the month of January, even though I did $55,000 in revenue, because of all my tax mistakes and stuff that I did, my net profit was negative $2,000 last month, like just under $2,000. I still have money for sourcing and all that stuff, but I had to come out of pocket to cover all my tax mistakes, and I listed it on my P&L statement because my CPA recommended it. So don't fall into that trap. I have to pay for it. I have to suck it up and move on. And February is a fresh start for me, but that's a big mistake. Nobody wants to make that mistake. The next one kind of falls in line is proper accounting. So I was talking to my CPA about how I run my business and things I do. There's a few things that I missed. And, like for example, lunches. When I'm out doing retail arbitrage, I might get Burger King or McDonald's, whatever, usually Burger King because they're cheap. They're cheapest here, anyways. So I didn't account for my lunches. So I had to spend, it took me like 2 or 3 hours to go through my credit card statement so I can account for all my lunches. If you have shrink, so like say you break something in your garage while you're prepping your stuff, you just put the shrink in right away, or you might forget. When you get home from sourcing, you track your miles and you input your miles into Inventory Lab or whatever software you use. So that way you don't end up spending hours in one day. You can lose a whole day of sourcing or doing online arbitrage or a day with your family if you just take that 5 minutes whenever stuff comes up. Because 5 minutes here and there is not a big deal, but when you have to sit down and spend a whole day, this goes for like disbursement or not disbursements, reimbursements with Amazon. I try to do a better job of just handling it as soon as I can. So I'm trying to check that every day because the way I've been doing it pretty much my full 3+ years on Amazon, well, 4 years now, is I would do it all. I'd take one day and I would do like 4 months worth of reimbursements. And it's really a waste of your day when you just spend 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, knocking this stuff out. Okay, so the next one is something else I ran into last month. Well, actually, the next two things is one is look for seasonal items, look for wholesale accounts with seasonal items because I have a wholesale account, and they're more seasonal items. Like they had some stuff that's special just for Valentine's Day, and I thought in the sales rank it was a grocery item, got to like 9,000. Going back looking through their history, last year it got to like 9,000. In the middle of December, whenever I found this item, the sales rank was around 15,000, something like that. And there was only one other FBA seller and two merchant fulfilled. So it's like, all right, I'll buy like 400, and that should get me through. Well, I sold out of all 400 in about 10 days. And I actually doubled my money. The item was like $6 or $7 each, and I was making like 850 each unit. So I missed out because again, it's a Valentine's Day item. I probably could have still sold this going about another week. I've been sold out for a week. If I ordered 1,000 of them, I probably would have sold all 1,000, and I would have made like $8,000 profit, and it would have been like a $4,000 purchase price or whatever it is. I don't remember exactly, but or not that much. Like say 6,000. So I would have turned that 6,000 into 14,000. So if I had done a little bit more research instead of just buying what I bought, I could have made a lot more money. But the seasonal item, I still made $3,800 roughly, something like that, profit on the one item. That was, I think it was like $9,000 in revenue, somewhere in that range. And that really helped me out a lot in January, especially helping me overcome my tax mistake. But you have to make sure you can go through and check Keepa to see if you're ordering enough. If I was smart and I was thinking, I could have just been buying them in smaller increments because this company, if you do like $75 worth of stuff, they mail it to you for free. So if I was thinking or paying attention, I should have been buying, oh, like crap, I sold 20 today and it's only January 10th. Oh, it's the 15th and I've sold 60 this week. I should replenish those, but I wasn't really on top of it, and that's my fault. And I cost myself money because I wasn't prepared or paying attention enough. I was wrapped up in other things. And the last thing kind of goes along with this as well is learning sales ranks is extremely important. So most of the things I sell are like say 20,000 sales rank is about the best. So I have a wholesale item. I make like $1.30 each one that I sell, and I sell about 400 to 500 a month. And the sales rank is 20,000, and there's as many as 1 to 3 FBA sellers and 3 merchant fulfilled sellers on this product. So there's about 4 to 5 people at any given time, including myself, on this item. And I sell 400 to 500 a month, and it's a 20,000 sales rank. So back to my example of the Valentine's Day item. So I should have been thinking, okay, so this is, the sales rank is about 10,000 higher, so it's selling much, much faster. I figured I had about a full month of selling this item from when I ordered it. So if I was thinking and I was paying attention to sales ranks more thoroughly, common sense would tell me I should have ordered more because, if I'm selling 500 of an item at 20,000, I could probably sell 700, 800 at least of something in 10,000 sales rank range. So I, should have been paying attention. If I was learning my sales rank, then, I are paying attention to my sales rank because I know the sales ranks. If I was just paying more attention, I would have ordered more and I would have made more money, and it's a big snowball effect. But I do think these are 5 things that everybody should really work on or be mindful of, because if I was mindful of it, I could have made way more money last month, and I wouldn't have had these mistakes. That actually was a pretty stressful month for me last month. But learn from my mistakes. Don't do the things that I did. Pay attention to sales rank. Make sure you're looking at seasonal items, and I'm not even just talking, Easter candy at Walmart. Go on there, look for wholesale accounts. If you got your tax exempt form and all that. Look for seasonal wholesale accounts because this same company, I Oh, sorry, my screen went blank. But you know, now I've already got the Valentine's Day is pretty much done. It's too late to order. Now I've already got 600 bottles of St. Patrick's Day stuff coming from the same company. I've also got some Easter stuff in already. And looking at the history of the Easter product, it doesn't sell as well as Valentine's Day or St. Patrick's Day is what it is. But I've already got like 40, 50 bottles of this stuff in for Easter. You know, so you need to stay ahead of the game and make sure you're getting on these seasonal items. You know, and sales rank goes hand in hand with wholesale because how much do you purchase? You know, do you want to keep purchasing smaller quantities? You know, these are all things that you should really be considering. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Don't do what I did. You know, last month should have been amazing, but it wasn't because it was all my fault. You know, so learn from my mistakes and go out there and make some money. Thank you for watching.